Good evening YouTubers. So next up in the mercenary list that we're going to be looking at is a NADER. Now NADER is quite a fun character, actually really enjoying playing her as she's on the weekly rotation at the minute. As you can see, she has 50,000 in-game credits or $6.99, so this is one of the higher priced mercenaries. What NADER is...
I fire grenades. Hence the name.
I'll let her talk. So what NADER is around for is defending choke points, making sure that the enemy can't get near their targets. She's really good at destroying the EV as well, really taking its health down really quick, because as you are playing NADER, you are going to be using her grenade launcher a lot, which is default Q key. Now you get 5 grenades in your grenade launcher, which do replenish pretty quickly. I think you get a grenade back every 5 seconds or so, so it's really fast replenishment, and they do a lot of damage as well, especially if you spread them across an area and you get a lot of splash damage on a team. So if a team are all in one room and you're chucking 5 grenades, you're going to be taking out at least half the team and damaging quite severely the rest of them. So really good for clearing out rooms and all the rest of it, and keeping people back away from their objectives. The F key is actually a very useful skill when you are put into the down state, so you've been knocked down and you're waiting for someone to come and pick you up. If you're surrounded by enemies and you drop this grenade, you do absolute massive amounts of damage to everyone surrounding you, usually resulted in quite a few kills for me actually, because people always fall for it, especially when you're in a room full of baddies. Again, really useful for clearing them all out, especially if they've managed to just take you out and there's no one around from your team to pick you up. So her health is 110, her speed is 420, so again a moderate mercenary. She's not good at either, to be honest. She hasn't got a high amount of either, but she is really useful if you use her Q ability well. I promise you, like, you won't be putting that grenade launcher away generally. So her lead card, you start off with the Mercenary. I'm not even going to attempt to say that, and the Beck-Kill combat knife. Now the Mercenary is quite a low damage SMG. I don't really use it a lot, to be honest, because like I said, I'm always using the grenade launcher. The pistol I don't think I've ever used actually, so that just goes to show you how often you use these weapons with NADER if you are playing her properly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into a game and I'm going to show you NADER in action. So using NADER in game, what you're going to be using the most of is her Q ability, which is a grenade launcher. Now you actually start with 5 grenade rounds in the thing, and they replenish after a couple seconds each time you use one, back up to a maximum of 5. Really good for clearing out areas. As you can see, I'm shooting down into where we're meant to be planting the bomb here, and it's doing a lot of damage, just keeping people away from it, which is exactly what I want. I'm doing a lot of splash damage, and I'm getting experience for each time I'm shooting a grenade, which is 5 experience, which definitely adds up over the course of a round. Really good ability. Absolutely love using the grenade launcher. It's such a fun bit of kit to use, and falling back on the SMG when I really need it. But looking at the screen now, as soon as you die, you're given the option to press F to drop a grenade for your martyrdom skill around you of the enemy players. Sometimes it doesn't though, but obviously when you drop a grenade and it blows up, it is going to kill you as well as anyone around you. So just keep that in mind if you are waiting for someone to come and pick you up. There's not much more to say for NADER really. Keep hammering those grenades and keep people back away from things and clear out the rooms and corridors where you need to. That's the best way of playing NADER. But I hope this video has helped. Thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, keep an eye out for the next mercenary, which should be up pretty soon. Like I said, hope it's helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.